Today is July 6, 2026. It is 6:11 a.m. I just did a recording, go over some of my notification, people who tagged me on some tweets while I was away. I went over them. So I went back to my main page and I saw this. So let's see here. Breaking. Prince Harry has accepted an offer to stay at Buckingham Palace during his visit to the UK this week. I don't know if he puts any statement out. I don't know. I really do not know. I am not 100% behind all of this stuff, but let's see what they're saying here. 48 seconds.
A little bit of breaking news crossing us now about Prince Harry. We told you earlier on the programme that he's going to be in the UK later today, this week. We are now being told that he is going to stay at Buckingham Palace for at least part of his visit to London this week. A spokesperson for the Duke of Sussex confirming that he's accepted an invitation to stay at the palace. And this is interesting, of course, because there has been a lot of speculation about whether or not he is going to see his father, the King, while he is over in the UK. We also know that he's going to be coming on his own. Meghan and the couple's children not going to be attending or visiting with Prince Harry, and that comes after it was confirmed that there wouldn't be taxpayer-funded police security provided to Prince Harry and his family. A little bit of breaking news crossing us now.
I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, what's happening? It's being reported that he accepted the offer too late. It isn't allowed and BP now. What? BS, bad dad chuckle last minute, pulled the rug from under his son's feet because of the alleged phone hacking lawsuit outcome, which may not seem favorable to the senior royals who are in bed with the Daily Fail. Prince Harry's new royal residence isn't the easiest choice for a stay-at-home gig, literally. Let me see. There was some stuff I put on the list. I never got a chance to record that. Okay, let's see here. That was what I'm about to share with you was June 30th, and the original retweet was June 29. When Harry's quarter black children are treated like pariah in their own country, the UK refuses to provide protection to young kids for a 1-week visit, but it happily provides protection to the pedophile prince every day of his blessed life. Okay, let me focus on this. It seems like that was a statement that was put by Prince Harry. Statement. Prince Harry's program in the United Kingdom includes both public and private engagement across the country. Safe accommodation is only one element of an effective protective security plan, as risk follows the individual rather than the location. The issue has never been accommodation. The question remains whether appropriate and proportionate protective security is being provided throughout the entirety of the visit. The Independent Risk Management Board, which RAVEC itself determined was necessary in November, has yet to convene. In the absence of the independent assessment, it is difficult to understand how the proportionality of the current security arrangement can be credibly maintained. The Duke continues to explore every available options to enable the visit to proceed safely and to provide his children with the opportunity to spend time in the United Kingdom. There was something I saw last week while I was away that they say he wasn't coming. The kids were not coming. I didn't go in the comments. Let me see. There's another thing I have on my list here. I have one more. Let's see this. Watching RAVEC's latest decision backfiring in spectacular fashion. Let's see this one. Let me go into it so it could be bigger.
Much as I think everything else he's done, he's created himself everything else that he's done, he's completely on his own back. On this, I actually agree with him. And let me explain why. So are you aware, for example, that every Prime Minister in this country who is still living gets a full security detail for life? So people like John Major, who stopped being Prime Minister back in the mid-90s, 30 years ago, still gets a full security detail.
What about Liz Truss? Liz Truss was there for, how long was she Prime Minister? And I covered these things already. She's gonna get 120 something. I have a screenshot of the amount of money she'll be receiving, and she will get royal protection for life as well. Let me pause for a second. All right, the question I asked Google is: former Prime Minister Liz Truss get police protection for life? All right, let's see. Yes, former Prime Minister Liz Truss received police protection for life. Her security is provided by the Metropolitan Police and is regularly reviewed based on the assessed threat level. Now, how long was she? Okay, how long Prime Minister Liz Truss was Prime Minister? Was in office. Let's put, okay, as Prime Minister to make it more specific, because I think she's held other position, but as Prime Minister, I want to focus. Former UK Prime Minister Liz Truss served for exactly 49 days. Okay, for 49 days, officially holding the position from September 6, 2022 to October 25, 2022. 49 days, and she get police protection for life. Okay. So I don't know, I'm not in the UK, but it just doesn't, it's just so many things are unfair. Let's see, where was I? Okay, so let's finish this in time.
Liz Truss, who was Prime Minister for 43 days,
49
gets a full security detail and will do for the rest of her life.
Mm-hmm.
And that applies to many people that have held senior positions in public life in this country. So irrespective of what you think of Harry and Meghan, they are part of the royal family. They would have a target on their head, and surely they are as deserving of security details and security contact as people like John Major, Boris Johnson, Liz Truss, and every other Prime Minister, Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, etc., etc. And therefore, taking that away from them just smacks of pettiness, bitterness, and has been done deliberately to shaft them. And I'm not a hypocrite. I don't believe that's the right way to go about things. I think it's petty and wrong to take away from them something that they clearly do need security, and to take away from them something that everyone else in public life at a senior level, and not even as senior as them, gets. And that's why, purely on this basis, not on everything else he's done, but purely on this particular argument, I think he's in the right. And I think he's got the right to have the ump and be pissed off with his family, with the government, and with MI5, MI6, etc., and provide this security for him.
Anyway, that's why he's making everything public, because they claim that Princess Diana did not want security, and all of this nonsense they create around Princess Diana.
In October 1996, Princess Diana flew to Italy to be given a medal for her contribution to humanitarian work, especially in the field of public health. When she had attempted to withdraw from public life back in 1993, she had insisted on her Scotland Yard bodyguards being permanently removed, apparently because she was worried that they might be spying on her. But without royal protection, Princess Diana was increasingly being thrown to the lions.
So Harry makes sure he put his public. If anything happened, you know who's behind it.
The son of the king, whether you like it or not. The racism that Harry and Meghan have had to put up with from people like you for a long time is enough. You need to stop, and you need to be human about this matter. This man has done nothing but promote this country, even while living in America, with everything he's doing with his games. He's a proud Brit at the end of the day. And what you're doing is what the Daily Mail and the Telegraph do. You're doing this racial profile of Meghan and Harry. Can you remember what happened to his mother? How she was hounded?
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It really is. And I've got Mike. Now let me just say something.
Sure.
And this is coming from a place. Me, you don't agree, but I really wish you well as a human being for what you've been going through. But just have a little bit of empathy for this man. It's enough now. We don't need this division anymore.
I've never made any racist accusations against any member of the royal family, no matter.
Well, you do. You do.
Man, I'm sorry, you've got to withdraw that, Andrew. That's just an absolutely disgraceful statement, and you can't justify it. So please don't make that accusation.
Mike, you know what? Every time I hear you, and whenever it's got to do with anything with immigrants or Prince Harry or Meghan, you are always attacking without any substance at all. It's not right, Mike. When you go to hospital, I'm sure you get treated by immigrants.
I'm sorry, mate. You're way off beam here. You're way off beam. I've never made any racist accusations, and I have nothing against immigrants. Believe me.
You always do, and I just wish you could bring this down to a human level.
All right, Andrew, we're going to have to leave it there, but listen.
You see, all those noises that we are hearing about the division, racism, and all of that, especially on social media, is these people. Okay, with those bots and AI and all of that. I went on vacation. Yes, majority of the places that I went, there were a lot of white people. But I cannot tell how these people feel within themselves. But I've seen a lot of mixed race people. I've seen a lot of, I don't know. It's just they're creating that division, making it seem like it's everybody. The same type of talking point that this caller was making, okay, it's happening in the US as well. If you look through on YouTube, you'll find a couple of them who's speaking out against the narrative of this division that keeps on happening. All right, let's see.
They're going to be asked about him every day for the rest of their lives, aren't they? So
wait a second. I thought this woman's show was cancelled. Is that the same one? All right, this is 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Let's listen.
I couldn't find what Catherine's just said, because I definitely am, I'm a proud and adoring grandma of four, and I get her completely. I get what Catherine's saying, and I agree with her.
So why don't their grandpa, the King of England, make sure that they're protected?
I think he thinks that if there were more residents, they are protected.
But travelling from A to B with the amount of attention and the amount of hate that the family have, if he so desperately wants to see his grandchildren, I know you would do anything to make sure you would see your grandchildren. So for me, let's take it away from Harry and Meghan saying, they're stopping them. No, they're trying to keep their children safe. Let's ask why the King isn't going to every length possible to say, yes, you come and you'll be protected and you'll be safe wherever you go.
Let's bring in Bernie, who's on the line in Surrey. Bernie, what do you think of that? Is that a good idea? I mean, is it quite inconceivable to us that the King hasn't offered somehow to provide the security that they need?
I think Nicola's right that they should provide the security. He just paid £12 million in tax. I don't know how much he earns, so it's not like he's hard up. And the children really want to see their grandparents. They don't see their other grandfather, do they, either?
So you think really the King should facilitate it somehow and fund it if necessary to you?
Yes, because there always seems to be the one point, the one problem, the security comes up again and again and again. And I think he needs to sort this out, the King.
All right, Bernie, thank you. I mean, Sydney, do you think Bernie's right? Do you think that what we're saying here is to make this happen, King Charles ought to do whatever it takes, and if it means security, he should just fund it. You do think so?
100%.
Yeah,
it's his grandchildren. I don't say if it was my dad, but my granddad would do anything, obviously with war family and things past, whatever, it doesn't matter. Family.
And we have to remember how Harry's mum died.
Yes.
So he's got an extra pressure and stress of needing to be protected and needed to make sure his wife and family are protected, because we watched him walk behind her coffin in front of the world.
If anything happened to him while he's in the UK, the royal family would be in big trouble with not only with some Brits, but with the rest of the world. I'm convincing this is really going around his father's back and cahoots with RAVEC, short-sighted and never seeing the bigger picture as usual. Well, the thing is that William is the heir, okay? He does not have the final say. So if all of this is going on, Charles is not dead. He's not blind. He's not deaf. You know, he could hear. He has the final say. So all of this, they're probably pointing to whoever they're pointing, but Charles is the last say because he is the freaking king. The injustice is so hot rendering, all because Prince Harry married a woman of color. May the God of justice arise and do something about all this and the ongoing abuse by section of the press and media in the mighty name of Jesus Christ Nazareth. Sometimes some people think they are God and the way they treat others until God himself shows up suddenly. One of the things that I said with was that video, it has been done before or something. I don't want to repeat it. Just go watch that video. Anyway, this is my last one I sort of put on the list here. Oh, it's the same thing, so forget it. That's it. That's the only thing I have for you guys. Let me pause for a second, make sure. Oh, sure. Thank God I checked because I didn't put the correct link. Alright, I'm so happy that Prince Harry has one side of his family that loves him unconditionally and offers him a safe haven rather than the chaos and the snake pit of the royal family. I hope Harry, Meghan, Archie and Lily enjoy some peaceful time with the Spencer and get the chance to visit Grandma Diana's resting place. I don't know, are they going? I don't think they are going. My understanding is that Meghan and the kids are coming to the UK, but they are not going to London. And it's still debatable if she's going to attend event outside of London. That's my understanding too. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I'm just sharing this with you. Please verify. I just came back from vacation. This is my, second video? The first one I recorded a few minutes ago. So I don't know. I don't know. Alright, the royal family have a history of rejecting, disapproving of its own, goes back generation. Very sad. Okay, mainstream British royal journalists forget that Prince Harry has his mother's side of the family who have been there for him and Meghan and the children. Althorpe is a good place for Archie and Lily to begin learning about the British side of their family without any pressure put on them. It's history all in one place, a magnificent space for children to enjoy themselves freely. So happy for Archie and Lily, enjoy little ones. Okay, that was 2 hours ago. Okay, I'm very happy too. Mommy's side of the family is always the best one. Amen to that. That's the heart. So I don't know. Okay, I really don't know. If I find anything later on, I'll share on my community board, but there's other things I need to do, so I don't know if I'll have time to share that much. Alright, so that is it. Thanks for watching, and if they're all going, may God protect them. Let's put a prayer here. Prayer for protection of travel. Let's say travel, I don't know. Okay, dear God, as I prepare to travel, I ask for your divine protection over my journey, whether I am driving on the highway, boarding a plane, or walking on familiar street. I trust you to be with me, keep me safe from harm, guide my path, and lead me to my destination and back home in peace. Alright, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And my members, I'll be sharing some videos with you this coming days. It may not be today because I have a lot to catch up on. So I'll try to share some videos with you of my vacation. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching.
Lavanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.